Hi everyone and welcome to... Hi! Noticing something different? I had this idea about making facial hair with paper some months ago and somehow sounded a bit ridiculous or impossible to achieve and to be satisfied. But nevertheless, yesterday I thought to complement the imagery of the late 16th century. I thought, well, let's give it a go. So, yeah, why not? In order to fully tell you how I made this mustache, I really need to introduce you to a friend of mine. Ta-da! I made this bust mostly for this project, and of course the heads, but afterwards I just found some other things. As you can see, this bust is made out of expanded foam, and it was my first experience with this material and I absolutely love it. We made this bust, of course, with, I said we because my wife really helped me, because we made the cast from my face, half the face and then half the rest of the head, and I filled both halves of the plaster cast with this foam, and then I just glued the face with the back. Say, for example, here you still see the crack, and should have some ears, but after I assembled both halves, I noticed that there was something really weird going on, especially on the ears. Like one was here, the other one was there. So I just cut the ears, because I don't really need the ears. I know where they are anyway. And also on the back of the head there was some funny lumps. So I sanded, and I had to sand lots with very rough sanding paper. Let's start talking about paper facial hair and how I made this. It was really simple. So I took my friend, the bust, and a piece of cellophane paper. With this cellophane paper, I covered the area that I wanted to cover. So the area that I wanted the mustache to go on, or whatever. And then I just cut it like half a centimeter toilet paper stripe, and rolled it. So from this goes there, and then and then I started to glue the things, like the rolls on here and there, and then from the edges to the center, giving a kind of wanting at least to give a kind of movement within the hair. So on the first ones, not just here, but on the first ones, the length of the roll was rather long, and then as I worked through on top and then on top and then on top, I tried to not just to minimize the size of the paper, but also the thickness. So the upper ones are a bit thinner than the lower ones. And then, of course, just like a normal mustache, I just trimmed. And today, interestingly enough, I was able to take away the cellophane paper, because my idea was either to keep it and glue it on the face, or add what's it called? Oh, I can't remember. Those plastic sheets of plastic. I can't remember the name, but people normally used to write on and do projections. At least when I was at school, my teachers used it lots. And that's also art. That's also what people used to make bindis. And then put, instead of gluing the bindi directly into the skin, they make either balls or squares, whatever, whichever shape the bindi has, and then put some glue on the skin and then just press it. Normally it's there. Actually, I also thought about doing bindis. Maybe it will be another project some other day. But yeah, as I said, the cellophane paper just fell off because when this was glued. Sorry, this was glued with just white glue, normal white glue. And as you know, normal white glue, when it dries, it becomes rather plastic. So when I removed the cellophane paper, the whole edge looked like plastic because the glue went totally into the paper rolls. Of course, this is toilet paper, so it's really absorbent. So yeah, it's just amazing. And then I just tried on and then looked interesting. And I'm watching myself on the camera and I just think it's hilarious. And I think, okay, my idea is not to pretend that I have a real mustache. Of course not. That's not my goal within my creation. My creation is to give an aspect of reality, but within paper. Paper. Why not? Thus I'm creating hats and other things that I've been posting, like cakes, for example. Anyway, to glue it on my face, again, the bindi technique. I don't have a special glue for bindis or whatever, but we were able to find on just a normal, again, Chinese shop. I mentioned them on my blog. Eyelash glue. It's really cheap. Try it. And put some 3 blobs of glue, 2 here and 1 there, and then you keep on pressing. As I'm talking and the glue is still fresh, it kind of deglued, but now it's okay. So, the paint. Well, the paint I just gave a very watery brownish coat mixed with, again, some glue because the edges were a bit loose. And then, then I just worked randomly with the various tones that I fancied. Like on the edge, it's like the upper edge. Oh, the upper edge. The upper edge is ochre, and on the base is a bit burnt umber with some burnt sienna. And that's basically it. After this adventure, I kind of sculpt a bit more of the mustache, because again, I can add or remove whatever I want, and my goal within this project will be to make a goatee, like starting from here and then a goatee, and then one day, who knows, a full beard. Of course, I also have ideas of making full wigs, Louis XIV and this and that, but at the moment I want to finish this late Renaissance kind of fever, because I'm already shifting into a somewhat medieval kind of yeah, I want to jump on it. Before saying mes adieux, I would like to thank you all that commented and liked my post about my work about this late 16th century hat. I was really touched, and somehow it really meant something for me, and really sort of showed me the way, or it is showing me the way, that yeah, what I do, it's fun and appreciated. I think that's one of the major pushes that one artist can get. So again, merci. I'll be posting on my blog, of course. I will keep posting on my blog. There are some other projects that I'm finishing. At the meantime, there was some shop who asked me some of my pastel de nata, so my egg tarts, to sell as souvenir. Let's see how they go. And at the meantime, I also went back to my Royal Dolls project, and soon enough I'll post about the importance of paper mache on this project. So stay tuned, and please visit machept.blogspot.com. Thank you.